Welcome back everyone. iOS 14.0.1 is released and this is pretty much iOS 14 is a gift that keeps on giving, alright? Now this is probably going to be where the hype of iOS 14 kind of dies down, but I want to take a look at iOS 14.0.1 on the iPhone 6s. Now it actually wasn't that crazy big of an update. It was only like 100 something megabytes, which is expected from, this small of a release. It wasn't like iOS 14.1 or anything. It was only 175.2 megabytes. So it's not a crazy huge update, especially on a 6s, and it's pretty much been like that across the board on all my other devices. Now this is a bug fix update. There weren't any new features or anything for the most part added, but if you do have an iPhone that's on iOS 14, updating to this will probably be a better way to go in my opinion. Now there are some main issues that were fixed. So first of all, there was an issue on some iPhone 7 and 7 Pluses where for some reason the camera previews just wasn't working properly, so that is apparently fixed in this update. Also, there was a humongous issue with the default browsers and the default mail clients. So if you went and changed up your default mail clients and browsers, which I have like 3 videos on already, basically when you restarted your phone, it would revert back to the original Safari or mail browsers or whatever. So pretty much now you can go ahead and get that changed. And if you change it one time, you won't have to change it again, even if you reboot your phone, which is really, really cool. Now there were some other issues with some Wi-Fi issues. If your iPhone couldn't connect to some Wi-Fi connections, you can go ahead and fix that now, hopefully. And there was another email issue. There's always issues with tons of emails, but there was another one where for some reason, if you sent an email from Gmail or your mail or whatever, it wasn't sending properly, but now that is actually fixed too, which is really cool. So those are really the main improvements. Snappiness and everything seems about the same. This is a really big stability update though, for sure. Now I did run a benchmark and I'll go ahead and show you. This is the score that I'm getting now, 529 for my single core score, 1012 for my multi-core score. I wonder if it says iOS 14. Okay, so it does say iOS 14.0.1. So let me go ahead and show you the one that I just did, I guess the last time, which is this one. And you can see, I guess the scores actually went up. So 538 for the single core score and 989 for my multi-core score. So I know the multi-core score went up and the single core score went down a little bit. So I guess if you're doing a lot of, bigger games and stuff, you're probably going to be getting a better, snappier device if you're doing a lot of bigger tasks, but if you're doing a lot of smaller ones, then I think it's okay. Now, the main question that I want to get is on the iPhone 6s, should you go and install iOS 14 as of this point, 14.0.1? And I'll say, bro, if you're into it, like 100% yes. If you're trying to get the most stable version of software, then staying on the lowest version you can is the best way to go. So staying on iOS 13.7 is probably the one I would recommend until if there's ever an iOS 13 update, which I doubt there is. But staying on iOS 14 is probably, a good idea too if you want to. It's getting more and more stable. There's probably going to be another, update maybe next week with the amount of installs that's happening. So that's kind of what I would recommend you guys doing. If you want to get the most stable version, stay on iOS 13. But if you're totally okay, I mean, even on the oldest iPhone supported with iOS 14, which is the 6S, it's very, very good. And I think it's pretty much better than not. So that really pretty much covers it. Hopefully I'll have battery comparisons tomorrow on my second channel. I'm really trying hard, but I guess we'll see what happens. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that means so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.